zesty sauce, and it has to be a banging flavor, but a banging flavor of croutons.
Croutons.
And dip that shit in the zesty sauce and eat it. Son, I felt like I was eating like a 5 star somewhere. That
Oh
shit
my
was amazing.
That sounds like a case of emergency munchies, son.
That's yeah, I was thinking that like you scrounge it for something.
Quick through the money, designer the drip. Don't got a cap, I'm as real as it get. Bet on myself and I tripled the flip. Came from the streets, I'ma stick to the script. We popping bottles like we went a trip. Rather fill up accounts than empty a clip. 10 on the ground, so I never slip. They love you, they hate you, I'm watching them switch. Switch, 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 switch. They hate you, they love you, I'm watching them switch. Switch.
Yeah. You already know what it is. It's your boy Chance, it's your boy Rook. Bunny's here. But you might have noticed in the intro, it's not the Geeked Out intro. It's the Chance to D-Rook podcast. We're back for this special episode, the 420, 420. I came pre-lit. I don't know what Bunny doing. I know what Rook doing, but we here. Shout out to the Patreon, Spotify, Apple Gang, all that good ish. I know we've been gone for about 3-4 weeks now because y'all probably checked out the Geeked Out podcast. But me and Rook back, and we got another show coming up with Bleezy and Gamo, giving our tributes to X and Black Rob. So we back. But
We
all
were
right,
high.
y'all know why we here. But before we get into why we here, we finally got some justice. Rook, big on that.
Man, accountability is something that I wanted, and I think it's something that every community wants when it comes to police brutality, and we got that today.
Right.
It's if you ever seen the movie 300, they didn't win the battle with that one move, but they proved that Xerxes can bleed, right? Well, we haven't had anything that's shown that the police can be held accountable till this very day. So this is a historic moment.
All right, buddy. Tell them why we're here. You're supposed to thrive on this episode.
Oh my god, it's 420 holiday. So I want to know how y'all first started. That's what I want to know.
And I mean, my story is you know what? I'm 31, so no one can hold me accountable to that now, right?
I don't think so.
Wait a second, hold up. I'm sorry, you're how old?
31.
I'm older than you? Oh hell no.
I told you you was old. I told you old. You didn't want to believe it.
Oh my god. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me just take a moment for that.
Like 12 going on 13 in the streets of Jamaica.
Ooh, took it back. All right.
Chilling with the fam, the people on the block. Shout out to Cool Shade Road. Yo, so they're teaching me how to roll first. And I'm learning how to roll in Rizzlers, which is pretty much just really thin white paper. It's, to me, the best because you just get to smoke the most weed and it's a lot less of anything else. So I finally learned how to roll. Got that shit down pat. I could roll.
It's Taco Tuesday. My
Yes,
bad.
it is.
Taco Tuesday.
I can roll over and over. I can roll for other people. Like, I'm good. And they're like, you can roll your own now. Now you can smoke your own. No one shared blunts at that time. Like, I didn't know about that until I came back to America that people were sharing. So, man, I smoked that whole summer. And I held my own going into my 13th year. I held my own the whole time. I was hyped. Like, yo, I could do this. And now I've been feeling that vibe, like, ever since. It's not that typical shit that you see on TV either. Like, I don't do nothing stupid, but my shit can get funny. We can get lit. I got jokes. Shit get, whatever, but nothing crazy. I've always been able to hold my own. I love the vibe that I catch.
Okay. Chance, what's your story?
First time, I was with my cousin in New York.
Oh God.
Well, it wasn't my first time. I don't even remember my first time. It wasn't really serious though. But my first real time was with an experienced smoker. They do this for a living. They get paid for it. They get a pension on it because they've been doing it forever. So we're in New York City. You know, say how old I was. me get my little sip real quick because it's serious.
Oh man, sipping too.
Come on. We
Y'all know how cats get after a sip.
here.
You got
Yeah.
history.
So I was in New York City. Funk Master Flex was playing. That's when Hot 97 was jamming. I don't know what the jam at the time was. It's probably some May shit. That bad, bad, bad boys. I think that was the joint that was popping. So if you want to go back and see how old I was, and y'all can do that if y'all some real fans. Shout out, hit the like. But I was filming with Tasha, or it could be Tasha. I don't know. Or with the statues. But anyway, I was filming with my cousin. I was filming with her husband. We were playing this game. I don't know, Rook, if it's still valuable since you're old now. I don't know if it's valid. Valuable. Yeah, I'm lit. So it was this game called Chicago.
Woo! I love that game.
Okay, so whoever ain't familiar, I mean, if y'all smokers, y'all should know. Chicago is when you rolling up and you pack that shit as much as you can pack, right? Then, no, actually, that's not it. It's because Chicago when you had like 4 or 5 rolling around. That's what it was, right? Chicago's one that keep going.
Yeah, and you have to take a hit. Well,
Yeah.
no, it's supposed to take the hit, and then you gotta hold it until it gets back around to you.
Yeah, until the rotation comes back.
Yeah, that's how much they fucked me up because they did do one time with that shit when there was a damn blunt that was packed like overstuffed, but we had ones coming back to back to back to back. So that's how they was talking about. Yeah, so that was Chicago. That was my first time. Needless to say, my lungs didn't hold up. I was choking like crazy, and I think to this day, this is why I hate choking when you smoke.
Well, yeah, they said that you turn like all different shades of the rainbow, like purple, blue, green. That's what the story is.
I think that shit traumatized me, but it was then that I was amongst the elite. Bunny.
So I was 16 and I had this friend I used to hang out with. I don't know if you remember him. His name was Brandon White. Why is there always an airplane going across?
Bettina, she's in overseas right now.
What happened?
So shout out to Bunny, she's in overseas right now.
It's like every time. Okay, so I was hanging out with my friend Brandon. We have been chilling for a while, and I knew he indulged, so I was definitely curious. And I asked him one day, like, let me do it. And he's like, at first he was like, nah, I can't do that. I'm not going to be the one. And I'm like, listen, if you don't do it with me, I'm going to do it with somebody else. So you might as well. So we ended up smoking in his car. And the cliche story about, I'm like, oh, I don't even feel anything. I don't even think this works. And then later on you get hit and it's like, bam. But ever since then, I was like a lover of cannabis. I love Mary Jane. It helps me and my anxiety a lot because without it,
Shout out to the medical cards. Florida's legal.
medicinally, yes, it is. So,
Shout out to New York, it's legal.
yes, the 16th state
Eventful, baby.
become legalized.
Out here, it's eventful. You should have seen, man, it's been crazy all day.
Better.
I can't even imagine it. What is the difference between like now that it's legal and before? Have you noticed anything yet?
I noticed when they decriminalized it. What was that, 2 years ago? They decriminalized it, so you couldn't even get arrested for smoking a joint no more. Yo, it was a wrap. Dudes are smoking at the bus stop.
Oh my!
You had to wait for a bus for like 15 minutes, man. You had a joint rolled. I was like, word? I'm smelling crazy gas when I'm at work. Dudes waiting for that Staten Island bus. They all lit up.
Yeah. That's what
It's weird because I've been to Denver and I've been to Vegas where obviously it's recreational, but I still like feel paranoid. Like I'm like not supposed to be doing it. And even at Denver, they're like, we don't care. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just like, for me, I've been like for 33 years you had to hide it. You couldn't, so it's like still in me to be like, oh shit, I can't do that.
I walked the whole 10 blocks smoking on the Ave. Just straight up, like not caring. Walked past like 4 sets of police because it was on the corners. And I was like, yo, what's good? Kept it moving.
Oh
And
my!
that's it right now. Feeling it.
Yo,
I don't.
what's the craziest thing you guys ever ate high?
8?
Yeah, like
Crazy?
yeah, like you wouldn't think to put that shit together, but at the time that shit was just amazing.
Well, the only thing I remember is when I used to date the one person that you know of, and he used to work at McDonald's. So basically, we'd go to McDonald's and he would get a Big Mac and he'd add Mac sauce to it. Is it? No, it's a double cheeseburger and then you add Mac sauce to
It was a
it.
McDouble.
McDouble with Mac sauce. That shit was busting. Like I don't. It wasn't like anything creative, but it was good as hell.
Oh, you put me onto that sandwich and you didn't even know what it was.
Well, I haven't had it in a long time.
I had that shit every day, every time I go to McDonald's. What's them called? Yo, so I'm gonna tell you. You guys can laugh if you want to, but I implore you. That's a good word, right? Implore. I implore you to check it out. So, if you have or ever tasted zesty sauce from Burger King, you have to like it at first. If you don't like it, then clearly this isn't for you.
Yeah.
The zesty sauce, the ones that come with the onion rings.
Yeah.
Yes, it's amazing. So, the zesty sauce, and it has to be a banging flavor, but a banging flavor of croutons.
Croutons.
And dip that shit in the zesty sauce and eat it. Son, I felt like I was eating like a 5-star somewhere. That
Oh my
shit was so amazing.
That sounds like a case of emergency munchies, son.
I was thinking that like you scrounging for something.
He didn't have no option, yo. He put 2 and 2.
Well,
Like
that's how
who thinks to do that?
literally it was invented that way because I didn't go into it like, yo, let me see if I get some croutons and the zesty sauce. But yeah, I was probably scrounging and I said, oh, shit, I got some croutons. Oh, but with a dip, with a dip. And then I saw the zesty sauce and it was, watch. Y'all go ahead and try it. I'm telling you. Croutons and zesty sauce.
All right,
No.
so mom's not home, step-pop's not home, so no one's really cooking, and the only thing we really cook in the house is breakfast. We've cooked breakfast 3 or 4 times a day in the crib. We used to kill Costco, BJ's, you name any of them stores, yo. They ran out of bacon, eggs, and waffles all the time, but we were ransacking places. We had burgers though. I look at my little brother, man, and I'm like, yo, I'm hungry. It's 2 a.m. What we gonna do? Breakfast just ain't doing it tonight. Threw some burgers on a frying pan. Had another frying pan popping. Had the waffles in the toaster. Until this day, I'm mad because I love White Castle. But I have a love-hate relationship with them because they made the waffle breakfast sandwich after me and my little brother made the waffle breakfast sandwich in our kitchen. So it's a burger patty. It's a fried egg, bacon in between 2 waffles with syrup melted into the waffles because we use the microwave to just get that proper, soak into the waffles. Heaven.
That's crazy.
You remember that? It's kind of like that, but it's like a donut burger. You have 2 donuts, like a Krispy Kreme, and then like the regular burger, whatever you want. That shit was banging.
As much as that shit is
banging
dang,
on to that too.
like, yo, how much unhealthy shit do we eat? Like a donut burger. Donut burger. And I had to have that too. I love glazed donuts.
It's amazing.
Oh, glazed donuts is the shit.
Where did he go? Did you not hear that?
Nah,
He teleported somewhere.
Oh, word? You just leaving?
that's how high you are. You know I was going.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Gasser was barking.
Okay. Well, you remember the donut burger that I put you onto too?
Oh,
Yeah, that shit was busting.
that shit looked so disgusting, but it was so amazing.
And McDonald's, yo. McDonald's with that McGriddle.
Well, I'm good.
They had the 24-hour window.
Yo, that
We told them to make a pancake breakfast sandwich.
donut sandwich though, that shit was a heart attack. I couldn't have it
Oh,
now.
hell yeah.
Couldn't have it now, but that shit was amazing. So amazing. All right, Rook, it's your hot question.
Man, I'm going to just get to it.
I'm scared for him.
Top 5, man. What's the top 5 high movie for you?
You go first, I need.
Who goes first? Me? Oh God. Okay, I know Pineapple Express has to be up there. Super bad.
McLovin?
I love Super bad. You know what? Anything with Seth Rogen, like those are my movies. So I love him, even though this controversy that's happening now. I have to take a step back and think about it. But yeah, I love him.
I know nothing of this, but all right.
Oh, you don't know? Like they're saying that, well, you know about the allegations with James Franco and females that, you know. Okay, well, they're trying to say that people were covering it up for him. And obviously Seth Rogen was a part of that, allegedly, the cover up of letting him like slide and enabling him. Which is not good. I do not like that.
No, it doesn't make him somebody who's done it, but it makes him an accessory. So yeah.
Right. I'm hoping like it's not all the way true. But
all right. So until the further information gets out, I can still watch Sausage Party because that has to happen.
What has to happen?
I have to watch Sausage Party again because that has to happen.
That movie threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that.
So you ready to get your 5?
Well, I just said anything with Seth Rogen.
You got man.
I don't know if I got 5, but Life.
You said Life?
That shit is funny.
Oh shit.
That shit is
you get high and go to the boom boom room?
So when niggas say the upper room, that shit is hilarious. Liar Liar, which is probably the only Jim Carrey movie I like. But Liar Liar when you high is crazy. What else? Half Baked. That's a classic. Let me see what else. So you can watch The Office high. That shit is funny as fuck.
The what?
Office.
Okay.
Especially because I like that sarcasm shit.
You said movies though, homie.
No, I'm stuck on 2. Because I'm pretty sure I watched some shit because I don't find a lot of shit funny, but I'm pretty sure I saw some shit like, oh, that one. But I mean, you got the classic Half Baked. You got
Half Baked is up there.
Half Baked is up there. Liar Liar. Whatchamacallit? What's it? Life. That shit is funny as fuck. What other 2 joints? Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell. That shit is. I'm giving everyone some classes that you don't even know about that you probably never even thought to watch. I'm telling you, Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell and the Life. Some things that you ain't think about, but that's 4. I don't know. I'll give you the 5th one in a minute, but I'm already there, so I can't think right now.
Shit, them shits is always preloaded for me, in no particular order. How High, easily. The first Cheech and Chong, because I was mad young. I wasn't supposed to be watching it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? So, and Cheech is still doing his thing. Shout out to him. Half Baked, because that was just amazing, and he had a relationship with Mary Jane and a relationship with Mary Jane. I'm still torn between the 2. And then all Seth Rogen movies, because as long as you're high, it's a great time.
Yeah.
So we'll just categorize that. And Friday, the first Friday though.
Yeah.
The first Friday, easily.
First Friday was good.
There's a lot going on, yo. My man Smokey in the chicken coop.
Yeah.
Yo, someone said, because I'm looking at some top shit on Google, thanks to the mini laptop. It is Inception. Why would you want to blow your mind like that?
Oh,
wait, what?
Hell no.
Inception.
That's a different type of traveling.
You're about to put your mind through trauma.
Wait, what happened?
Someone said
a good high movie is Inception. And I love that movie. But god damn, what are you trying to put yourself through?
It's good, but not high. You think like, whoa, wait a minute. And someone said Fight Club. Oh, Super Bad was funny.
I said super bad.
Oh, I didn't think you said that. My bad. Oh yeah, you did because you said you love. Oh, I love Super Bad. Yeah, you
Well,
did.
I love all of them. Like, it's weird. I like Seth Rogen. I like Paul Rudd. I can't even think of his name, but he was in Super Bad. And he did like, he was like he was friends with Jonah Hill, which I like Jonah Hill too. And he was like singing and stuff. I forgot his name. This is going to make me mad. But yeah, I like all of them. And I like how they're all in each other's movies. And like, I like them.
Shit, you said super bad. Something came across my mind. Look. Oh, 40-year-old virgin.
What?
What happened?
40-year-old virgin.
Oh, that was funny.
That was funny.
So that Indian man had me rolling.
Role Models is funny.
Role Models is definitely funny.
It's just lit. All right.
So is Knocked Up, and This Is 40. That's funny.
Knocked Up is funny.
Y'all watch Spelling Bee?
No.
No Jason Bateman?
I like him, but I did not see. I don't know everything that he's in. I haven't
That
watched
dude is
it.
a fool.
You like him too, but I didn't see that one. Actually, I think I did because his dad didn't improve. His dad didn't show him love or some shit. Was that it? Yeah, I did watch that. Shit was funny. Oh, and he was banging that chick in the broom closet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that shit was funny. Okay.
What's the
Oh,
other one
yeah.
with Boss? Is it Angry Bosses or no?
Yeah, he's
It's
in Angry Bosses.
Angry Bosses was funny too.
With my man Jamie Foxx playing Motherfucker Jones.
Oh, so then when you bring up what is that movie? Oh shit, with Bradley Cooper.
Hangover?
Oh, Hangover.
Hangover. That's yeah.
What about that movie that John Cena played in?
Knockers. Top blockers. I mean blockers.
No, I just wanted to see Bunny's face change because she hates John Cena.
I don't hate him as a person. I don't hate him. I hate him as an actor. There's a difference.
What's your go-to snack?
That's not fair.
It depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like, I like white cheddar popcorn. If I'm doing chocolate, I might want some Reese's. Yeah, that's like I'm a sweets person. I like a lot of sweets, like fruit by the foot, fruit roll up. Like that's like I like that.
The sweets is
Those are sweets for you?
the sweets is definitely in our blood.
Man, you talking about somebody that goes to the raisin cream pies and the Twinkies.
Is Twinkie still good?
I'm getting in trouble.
Twinkies is good.
Yeah, but I feel like they took that pause. Rook don't like the pause thing, but I feel like they took out mad filling of the new Twinkies.
I don't know. They're still good.
Well, now they have like mini stuff, like mini cherry pies and mini pound cakes. Have you tried those?
Mini cherry
Yep,
pies.
and the strawberry shortcake.
Like anything mini is like amazing. So
Rook,
those are my go-to.
Is yours the Twinkies? Is yours the Twinkies and the Raisin Cream?
Yeah, I love that shit. And cereal and waffles all day. All day.
I know you like waffles.
You had that fight. All right, because we can agree on waffles. Apparently, we can't agree on fucking cereal. Because you're going to disrespect Captain Crunch. Something wrong with you.
Fruity Pebbles is the best.
Nah.
Son, it's Fruity Pebbles.
And that's with all due respect.
Son, it's Fruity Pebbles, then it's Frosted Flakes, and then whatever after.
Before Captain Crunch?
Son, Captain Crunch, which Captain Crunch you getting? Original?
Berry.
Peanut butter? Berry.
Berry.
Berry's alright. Berry's alright. Peanut butter.
You like Fruity Pebbles, but you don't like Captain Crunch Berry. You
Peanut
know what I'm
butter,
saying?
peanut butter is the best Captain Crunch, period.
You are not high enough.
No.
That's the problem is.
And the regular Frosted Flake should not be up there on the top, but the Frosted Flake with the marshmallows, that is good. So that could be like top 5 or something.
The marshmallows I like is in Tricks. I mean, not Tricks.
Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah, what's it?
Honey Nut Cheerios. I had
Lucky Charms.
honey. I had honey flavored. It's like honey roasted frosted flakes.
No, that sounds disgusting.
I mean, that
Honey,
does
honey and banana. It's honey and banana.
Too much. No,
That shit was ridiculous.
too much. But that
you have to open up your palate. You don't try different things.
you know, that
Yeah,
Lucky
he does not open up the palate.
I opened up 420 for y'all.
You opened it up for us. We won't have
Listen,
420
Alcoholics
without you.
Anonymous. We started 420 long before you even touched 420.
Word.
In my defense, I have some kids to pick up and stuff, so I
Me
don't
too.
respond that well under the influence. So they might have got left at the bus stop, and that wouldn't have been a good look. I would have been asleep. So
At least honest.
make sure
Alright.
when
I can respect that.
make sure when you pull or when you drink, do it responsibly. Do it responsibly. But anywho,
I'm glad you know your limits.
yeah, I do. Yeah, that's important too. I think Captain Jack said that, or was it Matt Barnes? You got to know your limits. You got to know how you are as a smoker, what you can take and what you can't take. But
Worry, I know who you are.
yeah, don't go in there thinking you're the boss, and then you end up asleep.
Because plenty of mornings I had to wake up to take kids to school. I'm like, man, all right. You know what? I got like 8 hours to sleep while they're in school. We got this.
Nah, it wouldn't have been me. I'd have been asleep.
I mean, like, it's like been ingrained in me because, like, with the college lifestyle, I had a bunch of people that they went to college. I went to college, and it was just like you wake up, you go to school, you come back, you do it again, you go do some work, you come back all day, all night. So it was like really nothing to us back in the, like, when I was in college. It's just like a lifestyle.
Yeah, I remember high school doing that shit every lunch period, coming back to class, focused on your work and shit.
Crazy. I could do it in high school. I was ready. Come on,
Yo, what you learn high, you remember high. Don't fuck that up.
You be having all the theories. That's the only time I did good in biology. Was when I was high. What you call it? So my go-to snack. Woo. My go-to snack. I mean, it's my go-to snack anyway, even when I'm not. But especially when is the motherfucking PB&J. Peanut butter and jelly, son. Yo, have you?
Jack said that. Yo, he said the PB&J used to come in the package that got the edges cut off.
Yeah.
Smuckers made that?
Yo, those are fire. I don't have those, but I'm talking about those are fire. I'm talking about the original sandwich, but that shit is fire. If I had those would replace it.
Do you eat it warm?
Oh, I was about to ask, have you guys ever fried it?
No, but I like warmed it up.
Yeah, I put mine in on the sandwich maker thingy that you do the grilled cheese with. Peanut butter jelly sandwich and I fried it and I pressed down. That shit was amazing. A fried PB&J. That shit is it. Who's next? Bunny?
So I know you've been to Vegas. Were you there when it was legalized or no?
I don't know.
Okay. So have you guys
I wasn't
been
there when it was legal.
else? Huh?
I wasn't there when it was legal. I know that.
Oh, okay. So you haven't been have you been to Cali
Yeah.
when it was legal?
I couldn't smoke it. I was a kid with adults that weren't going to allow that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been to Vegas and I've been to Denver, and it's like a whole different experience. Like going to the dispensary, seeing, and then like they're knowledgeable about their products. The people that you're talking to, everybody I encounter, I could be like, "Yo, I have anxiety. You know, what do you think is good?" They'll point me in the right direction. They'll show me all the products with the specific either hybrid or indica. It's like I like it. Anyways, I could see myself living in the West Coast for now.
that's why we going to Denver so we can shoot that episode. Look.
Yeah, when y'all going.
Mile high and mile high.
What about asking? Oh, son. So we were on set one day, right? And Buddy came. He came from Cali. So you know he was doing his thing, whatever. Came back and said, "Y'all wanna do this?" And was like, "Yeah." So go in the corner. So the pre-roll joints. So it came in the box. It looked like a Newport box.
With the keep on it?
Done. So when he opened it up, it was all rolled up, everything ready to go. Like he had like 5 or 6 Johns in there, ready to go. And then it had a lighter with it. And I was like, what? Shit looks so professional. He's like, yo, Cali don't play, son. That shit was crazy.
That's one of the next destinations I want to go to, Cali. Like I've always wanted to be there before it was legalized, but now it's like that's a additional reason why I want to go.
Cali to me is like when you take New York and Miami and smash them together. Because you'll be driving and see some hood shit, and then like 5 minutes later, you see some palm trees in the background. So it's like when you just smash the worlds together.
That's what I want with the beaches.
Went to the Staples Center. Rook, what's your question?
Not really a question, but like, I don't know. I'm thinking like freaking Washington or Alaska as my high destination. Definitely Alaska. Like in country, not talking Amsterdam, in America, Alaska. Especially for the 30 days a night. It's just 30 days of sparking up. All you see is lighters flashing. Have me a little powwow.
Rook said, dude, when you smoke with, you having all the stories and makes you think shit. The theories. What about
I
you?
actually do want to go to Alaska too, even though like they say, yeah, like some people are thrown off by the continuous nights or whatever. But I think it'd be interesting to just go see. You know, how many times can you go? Like, say you went to Alaska.
Well, I told him no. Because the military said I can go to Alaska. I said 6 days of night. 6 months of night, 6 months of cold. I'm all right. So I said no. So I couldn't tell you what it was about, Rook, but negative. I stayed in Carolina.
So if they would have said something like Germany, would you have stayed?
Not Germany, I would have went. The two places they gave me, this one I wish I would have went to. But the two places they gave me was Alaska, and I said no. And then they said Korea. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. But
I don't went to Korea.
But Korea might have been a good experience. But I was also 16 at the time. So when they said Korea at 16, I was like, nah, I'm not leaving home. But yeah, thinking back now, I would have loved to have went to Korea. Yeah, somebody
Shit,
else?
their movies is popping right now.
The what?
Their movies is popping right now. They're the hottest thing to watch on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Any K-drama right now, I watched like 4 of them last year. You gotta watch Sweet Home. If you want to see like some creepy superhero kind of shit, because you know you gotta deal with monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sweet Home is that shit.
I got Rick and
Character
Morty.
development is awesome. What they did with it.
Yo, so I watched that one episode back, right? This ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I'm thinking about looking at Rook. So I watched that one episode back when you was lit the first time, like you was iceberg Rook, and I had the whiskey on full blast, like full half a cup with the robe. So you mad? You play me, B? Because there's that segment where he's like, all right, we got to get off because this motherfucker just started talking about nothing. He's just talking, so we got to get him out of here. I was like, this man really played me on here.
Well,
But I was so lit it didn't even matter. That shit was fun. How much y'all took up today?
I feel like I go
in 8
through
hours.
5 a day.
What you said, Rook?
You going through 5 today?
5 a day. That's like my norm because I do have, priorities first. So obviously that takes care of it. But once, bedtime, all that good stuff, yeah, 5 a day.
I don't go through no more than 2 a day.
Word?
I
was thinking mine was low.
days. I even skip days.
You skip day. Oh, I don't know.
Cause I'll have days that will last you a week. I don't even talk about them because those days I'm not necessarily proud of. I'm like, yo, this is weed abuse.
Probably the days you ain't show up on time to the Chance and D Rook podcast. And I look for you.
I don't even want to think about when I was like younger though, how much I went through. That shit is ridiculous.
I can't believe that I used to smoke back then. To where
What?
Can't believe I used to smoke back then. What I did to now is like, nah, I can't do that much. You crazy. Like I'm saying, like in the morning, it was nothing. All through high school, all day, nothing. Like anytime, any point, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Now it's like, okay, I got to calculate. So what time would be best? What I have happen afterwards? What if something like sporadic happens and I ain't ready for? Will I be okay? Like I got to go through that whole drill of checklist before I can go ahead and go.
I just recently asked Dad, I was like, because when me and, Cedric used to hang out, we used to like park in front of Dad's house and just like go ahead. And he wouldn't get home until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So, like, I mean, sometimes we would still be out there because I was like 18, 19, 20 or whatever. And like, I was like, oh shit, he probably knows what we doing. And I asked him, like, did you know we was smoking out there? And he was like, no, I would hope you would be doing better. I was like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, sorry.
I mean, you. Because it was no surprise.
He said he didn't think so. He said he didn't know.
Son,
I don't know what he thought we was doing, talking about the Lord or something. I don't know.
what's the crazy? The Lord. What's the craziest thing that happened to you high? Like, not a panic attack, but like something that you was just like, whoa, while you were high. Like, it didn't blow your high, but it definitely didn't make it feel good. Like, it was like, oh shit, wait a minute.
I mean, it takes a lot for me to, like, for anything to really blow it. It's like nothing really crazy hits me as far as that. But I do remember when me and my cousin used to like do it out in New York, and I used to be visiting her. And as soon as we was done doing it and come back in the house, her mom would want to come downstairs and have a full-on conversation with us in our face and like be like, all up honest. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm just trying to like live my life. And she knows probably. So that was the only thing that used to like bug me. I'm like, please leave me alone.
Yo, so I had surgery. I won't tell you what. Chance to throw up. No man should go through that. Let's leave it at that, Chance.
Oh God.
Now I'm curious.
Son, I told the doc before he released me, I'm like, yo, I get high, doc. Like, these meds gonna work. So your tolerance might be really high to it, but it's supposed to ease this pain that you're gonna go through for a week. All right. Nothing. See, I'm not feeling these. I popped like 2, 3 of them. Nothing. My nephew's coming through. He's like, yo, I got bud. Trying to smoke. I'm like, yo, anything to alleviate this situation. Yo, that shit kicks in. Yo, we smoke a fat one, man. Like my fucking lighter. And I realized that I couldn't feel my legs.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, the weed and the meds.
Yeah.
Couldn't feel my legs, yo. I crawled to the bed.
So I would have had the biggest panic attack ever. So I couldn't
I
feel
was laughing the whole way to the bed. My
that would
brother's like, yo, what's so funny? I said, bro, I can't feel my legs.
have made me quit weed.
Oh my God.
Son,
What
so,
about
That was
you?
amazing.
son, so one
Just
day,
the Chicago?
said what?
Just the Chicago?
No, the shot was cool. I'm talking about if I couldn't feel my damn legs.
Son, trust me. It's an amazing surprise. It's not that terrible.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna take your word for it. So, son, one day I was drinking. I probably had like maybe 2 ice houses, but back then when they used to sell them in the 24 can, you know what I'm talking about?
Ice house.
Yeah, that you don't. Remember, the youngins ain't gonna remember this. You weren't there. You weren't outside.
Remember that?
He wasn't outside. But the ice houses, the tall, slim boys, 24 ounce, some shit was it. Anywho, so I had 2 of those, and I had smoked like at least like half a pound. Like it was me and the crew just going crazy. I was driving down 2 Notch Road. Son, all of a sudden I had no idea what I was supposed to be looking at when I drove. I was like, am I supposed to look to the left? Supposed to look to the right? Am I looking up, down? Am I looking at the road? Son, I didn't know what to do to where I was so panicked. I was like, I got to get home because I'm about to crash. Because I had no idea what I was supposed to be looking at. I was literally driving like this. looking at everything because I had no idea what I was supposed to be looking at. That's how high I was. That shit freaked me out.
I had nothing like that. I don't know what y'all had. I didn't want none of that.
Like I
One
said,
can't feel his legs. The other one don't know how to drive. I want to be protective still. Thank you.
no perks, no Vicodin, and weed. All right, don't do that.
I never had those before.
I've had both.
Yeah, I never had those before. You guys ever did the I mean, we'll take it there. You ever did the mushrooms? Is it what they say it is?
Well, I did it
Did one.
twice.
I never did it.
I've been disappointed, so I can't tell you.
Well, see, that's the thing. Okay, so I did it twice. The first time I did it, I just ate it, like the little stuff. And like, I mean, I seen like the lights were like nice and stuff, but it wasn't like anything crazy. So the second time I did it with some white boy, and that's where I messed up. They are crazy, like to a whole nother level. So he made it in like a tea, and then he gave it to me. And like, when I tell you I had like this whole spiritual awakening, I'm not lying. I swear everything that I am, like my whole life flashed before me. Like I was trying to contemplate the wrong decisions I made. And then there was a point where like one of the guys, like, well, two of the guys, they went to go to some golf club or whatever. Like it's a golf course, like right by. And then the one came back and he was like, Chris is missing. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, Chris is missing. I got to go find Chris. So then they find him. He comes back and then he's like in the bathroom. And in the bathroom, there's this picture of like an ocean. And he's like, yo, come here. So I go over there and he's like, look at the picture. And the waves are moving. Like, I'm like, oh, hell no. I was so scared. I was like, I need to go to bed. I get to bed. I can't go to sleep. I like basically pray. I'm like, please let me just go to sleep and forget this ever happened. I'll never do it again in my life. And never again did I do it because nah. Oh, word?
Nah, see, I told
That's
you.
how he's feeling?
He want to leave to go eat hibachi. Now he want to just answer the point.
Canceled.
He's done.
He's my podcast right now. Hell yeah, I'm pulling up.
He's done. And he pulling up.
Yeah.
And he pulling up. He's done.
Yeah, he's out.
All right.
So I watched this one podcast. Mike Tyson had a handful of shrooms and ate it. And then was just going on living like nothing. Oh, and he was smoking a blunt. And then going on like nothing was bothering him.
Tyson did that MDMA shit.
Yeah.
That toad, he did that.
I think he said he did the lizard or the snake too. One of those.
I want to do the toad, son.
Well, you know about the mushrooms, like they used to do, like I learned that they actually used to do that like back in like South America and stuff like that. They used to do mushrooms, like the tea and do all that stuff to have those spiritual awakenings purposefully. And my dad is from Ecuador. So I'm like, damn, I feel closer connected, you know, to where I'm from. I felt, because I definitely had like a whole thing. Never again.
I want to do shit like that, but I'd be scared like my mind will never be back.
Yeah, you can't do it unless you are really ready for that. Because I was not ready and I was scared out my mind.
What do you think about that toast shit? You ever try it, Rook? You gonna try it?
I want that shit. Tyson said it's like a good maybe seven minutes, but it might feel longer.
He said you could. He said you could like literally go to the point of you can see the whole death shit and like you right there, like it's out of body. Like he said, and they were going like, "Oh my god, whatever." He said, "But you can't die. Like you can't die." But he was just. I was like, I don't know. I feel like my brain would get scrambled or some shit. I won't come back the same. Oh no.
Nah, I want to have that journey. Like Sting did it. The old legendary rock star, he did it, and he's talking about it on this Netflix documentary. He's like, yo, whatever state you're in mentally, like that's where you're going. And I'm in a state of exploration, so let's do it.
He gonna come out, yo, son, I came back. I was like 12 years in the future. I know exactly what to go with this podcast. You're doing it wrong, bro. You're doing it.
And you still ain't gonna listen to him, even though he saw the future.
And I'm telling him that Tupac's still alive.
Yeah, I'm a believer. I don't believe you too.
It's 2051, Chance. Tupac's still here.
Oh my God.
Don't act like I was the only one that believed 7 years later he was gonna pop up somewhere and be like, yeah, I was bullshitting.
Yeah, you and Dave Chappelle.
I was waiting for that 7 years.
Oh, snap.
What
Technical difficulties.
else y'all got? What else y'all got for this 420 episode? What's something light?
Music. What y'all be bumping?
Trap music.
I'm not surprised.
What does that mean?
Man.
It's all where you from.
I am not from Decatur. I am from Fort Stewart, Georgia.
Decatur, B. What do you listen to?
I mean, I wouldn't. I know that's kind of far, but it's Georgia.
Yo, you listen to R&B?
The hood in Georgia is real. Nah, no, not while I'm high.
I'm not trying to clown you because I would listen to R&B.
Like I'm not trying to get that type of in tune.
I was, but go ahead.
It would be weird.
What's your thing?
I'm not setting the mood while I'm high, son.
So what's your go-to music? Rock?
Nah. So
Reggaeton?
nah, so it's a split between two things.
Okay.
I got high rappers that I listen to, Snoop,
Wiz.
Wiz, Kid, my man Lil Skies now too. Like I got, Styles Peace Classic,
I get high.
old shit. And fuck Outkast, yo. Yeah. So I got tracks. Afro Man. I have to go through Afro Man.
You got like a play.
Literally, Afro Man has to play while I'm high. Both songs. Alright. And then I like that dance shit, that Calvin Harris, that Tiesto. Like, I'll go through hours of that.
Yeah, I can see that too. Man,
I'll be at the club in my head, yo. Raven.
See that? No, I think I would lay back and put some old R&B at Shy, the Silk, the 112, the Boyz II Men, H-Town. I think I have a nice little playlist. I actually have a playlist, so if you guys want it, you know what to do. Working on about it.
Spotify. This man's Spotify playlist.
Can't be beat. I got a slow jam one. I got part 1 of slow jam. I got part 2 of slow jam. I got a New York one. I got a Southern one. Y'all know.
Is Craig David on any of these slow jams? Then then you need to redo part 1 and 2. There's no Craig David.
Son, I'll tell you one people that's on part 2, and you'll be like, okay, 702. What about 702?
They got like 2 good songs, but they're really great.
I didn't say it was 702 album. I said it's a playlist. Don't play me, son. I've had people listen to it in the car when I was next to them, be like, hey, what you listening to?
Well, you're like 10 years older than him.
You know what I mean, then?
So,
I mean, I don't understand how there's no Craig David.
Because Craig David wasn't that dude to me. I didn't care for him.
David, not Denver. Yeah, I think there's 2 different genres.
No, I
does
know.
maybe say a song. I don't think he knows.
I know who Craig David is. He's always with a beanie.
What song?
Yeah,
Yes.
I know Craig David. Don't try playing me, son.
Son,
He just wasn't my dude. Huh?
make 2 playlists?
He wasn't my son. Who you want? What do you want me to do?
You only named 702, by the way. Who else is on this playlist?
I'll tell you right now for the
I'm a big Genuine fan. There's not 4 freaking Genuine songs on there. That's bullshit.
Part 2. This isn't an original. This is part 2. Climax, Usher. Damn wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah.
True Love.
Yeah.
True Love.
There's other songs with Usher you could be on there.
True Love.
With Drake, yeah, that's okay.
Get it together. 702.
No.
You're crazy. I don't want Aaliyah.
No.
What? Son, you're
I
on
mean, you could pick a better Aaliyah song.
No, that's it. Mary J. Blige, John B.
What song though? You got to say the songs now because you're already going wrong.
Clearly, you guys don't like my joint, so it don't even matter what song it is.
Well, you can't just throw names out there.
You trying to set the mood, and I'm like, what?
Mary J. Blige.
What movie did you try to say?
I got John B. They don't know.
Okay, that's okay.
Finally,
I got Tyrese, Sweet Lady.
I'll accept that. That's enough. That's
I
my playlist.
H-Town knocking the boots.
Okay.
I feel like that's forced.
I got Jodeci, Let's Chill.
I feel like that's overrated.
Guy. And I got Jodeci, Forever My Lady.
Okay.
You don't have Guy with I Like?
No, son. We're trying to have sex. We're not trying to dance. Like, what's wrong with you, B? I like is that's a whole different vibe, son.
Son, you can work right into it.
So you need to be more specific on what type of playlist they are.
This is a sexual playlist.
Well, that's not what you said. You just said R&B.
Oh, I meant sexual.
Not to mention, your sexual playlist is literally what you're listening to when you get high. That's your go-to.
Yo, check it. Yeah. All right. Look. All right. This is the original because you're trying to comment. The original is Jodeci, Come and Talk to Me. All right. Second one is Ty Dolla $ign, The Weeknd, Or Nah. Next one is Joe, I Want to Know. Then it's Silk, Meeting in My Bedroom.
I don't feel like it's cohesive.
It's cohesive when it plays. It's Marcus Houston, Naked. LSG, My Body. Silk, Freak Me. Avant, Making Good Love.
Okay, so at least just be like this. Yeah, that's to get into the mood, I guess. Playlist.
You want So Anxious?
Because if you're just saying R&B, then there could be other songs than that.
Y'all bugging because when it plays, it's amazing. I got no more whiskey. Damn it.
All right, you say so.
I like Juicy J, 3-6 Mafia.
Let's get fucked up.
Project Pat.
She getting turned up.
Yeah, that's my
And want to tell me she from the nice side of Georgia.
She like Mia X.
I am. I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, though. This is what they played. This is what we played. That's it.
I don't know when you were going to high school.
There's some country hood.
I don't know when you were going to high school, but when I was going to high school, No Limit was the shit over there. Who was the go-to when you were in Ridgeview?
I just named them.
Oh,
Project Pat, 3-6 Mafia,
Young
Bloods.
Oh, Young Bloods was the shit.
Crime Mob.
Young Bloods was the shit.
Those were all the people.
One day we was driving, went to the drive-thru of Wendy's, right? And I was playing 50 Cent. This is how you remember?
I don't remember what situation you're about to say, but I remember the song. They used to play it over and over.
It was me and you. We went to Wendy's, and we were playing a song, and the girl that was getting our food was like, "Oh my god, that's the shit!" And she was like, "Hey." That shit was funny as hell because that was the joint back then.
She never heard it before.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing that song on fucking repeat on radio. Goodness. That's why I had to turn away from radio. Everything was mixtapes after that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could bump some DJ drama while I'm high. Give me that Gangsta Grill 16 with all them cutscenes and the stupid shit and the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I'll take that.
Gorilla Zoe.
He had a moment.
There was one song in particular. I can't even think of it right now, but that shit.
Yo, who sang that song? Cause I'm a hood nigga.
Wasn't it? Wait. You got the laptop. Why don't you look it up?
I'm about to see. I got the main laptop.
See if that computes.
I like it is Gorilla Zoe.
Oh shit! I got 10% on my battery.
Oh, it is Gorilla Zoe. Told you.
We can't hear it.
Oh, he's doing that shit again. There's no outside noise, son. That shit gotta speak into the mic.
No, I got 10% on my phone.
Oh, we can wrap it up.
He's dying.
And he got somewhere to be.
He
about to pull up.
He about to get written up. What's y'all part of the shot?
What?
This is how we do it on the Chance D-Rock show. What's the part in the shot? We don't fade to black. We do the part in the shot.
What does that mean?
Shots. Your parting words.
Oh God.
Well, lead it out, Rook. This guy, he's really ready to go. That's two write-ups, B. Anthony,
Okay.
He just got up.
Happy 420, Taco Tuesday, and finally, there's justice for George Floyd.
That's a good one. Rook.
have fun, make mischief today, smoke too,
Oh my God, that is so cool.
This thing-
and it glows in the damn dark. We're going out to party, me and this thing here. Word, be hippies today, man. That's it.
Yep. Last thing, whatever you do, just do it responsibly. Be safe.
Through the money, designer the drip. Don't got a cap, I'm as real as it get. Bet on myself.